Welcome back to the breakdown. Today we're going to be taking a look at Anker's 20,000 milliamp battery pack here with 3 chargers, a USB and 2 USB-Cs on here, 30 watts of charging, and a whole lot more built into this mid-range battery pack. Now this is part of Anker's mid-range line of battery packs. There are higher end ones that are more expensive with more features. There's lower end ones that are cheaper with less features. So we're going to see how this lines up, what this gives you versus some of the other options on the market, and a whole lot more here in a minute. A few things: this was not a review unit. I did buy my own money to give you a full review here. Keep that in mind. Pricing on this changes so rapidly. I hate to give you a price and have it be wrong. Check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment for a link to it on Amazon. Also, if you could help us grow this channel, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. If we help you, let YouTube know by doing a thumbs up, by hitting that subscribe button. YouTube knows to recommend our videos to more people, and that helps us grow this channel. That helps me support my family. So with that said, let's dive into this. Let's take a look at this battery pack in action. Now, starting off this review, just kind of looking at the actual battery pack, it's kind of have a two-tone gray kind of look, I'm gonna call this. On the front here, focus, there you go. 2 USB-Cs that you can charge the device in through, from a wall plug into USB-C to charge it, or out to charge other devices, and a standard USB, so you can charge 3 devices. On the front here, you do have this little button here. You press it, it lights up 4 lights. 4 lights means 100%. 2 lights means 50% power for the battery. And that's it. That's all that's on this. That's the whole battery pack, all the features with it. Now, a few things here right off the bat with this. Number one is the mid-range. So the case is plastic, the button is plastic, there's no metal on this. Also, it's a 30-watt charger, which is really good. So the new iPhone 14 is a 30-watt charger. Most phones are 30 watts or less. I do know there's a Samsung phone and a few other phones that go over 40 watts, but those are the rare exceptions. Most phones max out at 30 watts, and having a 30-watt charger means you're going to get that rapid charge with it. It's a really nice way. Now the catch here though is it's 30 watts in total. So you plug 2 phones into the 2 USB-Cs, you divide that 30 into 2 15-watt chargers here. But that still gives you a fairly rapid charge compared to most devices on the market. And that is a little bit where you get the cheaper version, or excuse me, the more expensive, that this is cheaper, is it's only a 30-watt charger for a 20,000 milliamp battery pack. But 2 15 watts through this is just fine for most people. Though, compared to the cheaper lower-end model, you have 2 USB-Cs instead of 1 USB-C for rapid charging with this, and you have a 30-watt charging, which is higher than the lower-end version of this battery pack. Now this is a 20,000 milliamp battery pack, which should give you about 4 to 5 charges depending on the size of your phone. Now, newer, larger phones like the Pixel 7 Pro, the iPhone 14 Max Pro, whatever they call it, those have larger batteries than, let's say, a smaller standard Pixel phone or a smaller, older iPhone. So it varies a little bit depending on your charge, but most phones should get 4 to 5 charges here, which is really nice. You're going on a weekend with your spouse, maybe camping, you can each charge your phones about 2 times with this, giving you 4 total charges at least, and maybe enough to maybe power up some wireless earbuds or some other accessories through this. It's also a great battery pack for other things like the Nintendo Switch, wireless earbuds, tablets, and more. Now, I wouldn't really consider this a good charger for laptops. It would trickle charge a laptop. Really 45 watts or more is really what you want for a laptop. Most laptops start at 45 watts and go up from there all the way to over 100 watts when charging. So I wouldn't recommend this necessarily for laptops, but tablets, wireless earbuds, Nintendo Switch, phones, and more devices like that, this is a great battery pack for that. So when I review these, I ask myself a few questions. Number one, does it do what it says it's going to do? And yes, I got the rate of charge. I was able to max charge my Pixel 7 Pro. I was able to rapid charge 2 devices with this. I was able to charge 3 devices at once. So it does everything I would expect it to do. Everything they market it successfully did. The second is the build quality. And like I said earlier, this is plastic versus metal, the higher end ones. But for most people, I don't think that really matters. Really here, the slightly cheaper than the higher ones is the slower wattage charging and the fact that it only has 3 charging ports instead of 4, with some that are significantly more expensive. So keep that in mind. But overall, I'm very happy with it. It weighs about less than a pound, which I like. for a 20,000 milliamp battery pack. The size is good. The quality is good. That's the other question I really ask myself. When I tested this, did anything break? Does everything work as suspected? Super easy to work. Now, a few common questions I get right off the bat with this. Number one is, how do you turn it on? And you don't. These battery packs just run. You plug it into a phone, it will automatically start charging your phone. You plug this into a wall charger through the USB-C, and from the wall charger to this will automatically start charging your device to recharge it. I often get questions about the button here. What does that do? That just turns on the LED lights to let you know how much power is left in it. Even though the LED lights take very little power, if it ran for weeks or months and longer, it would slowly drain that battery much faster than it should. And then when you go use it, you may find you don't have the power you thought you did. So they put a button on here that turns the indicator lights to know how full the battery pack is on for a few seconds. Gives you an idea. Oh, 2 lights, 50%, 4 lights, 100%, for example, with it. But if you would max chart or press that button, it doesn't do anything, turn it on and off. To turn on the battery pack to charge a phone, you plug it in. To turn it off, you unplug the phone. It's that simple. So overall, 2 thumbs up. Does what it says it's going to do. Does it very well. I will put a link to it in the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll do my best to answer any questions I may not have addressed in this video. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, do me a big favor. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here by doing one or both. You let YouTube know. YouTube recommends our videos. Helps me support my family. So until next time, take care, be safe. We'll be back again real soon.